Thursday, July 2nd, another beautiful day for some baseball. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the best player props for that entire slate. Not to mention, I'm going to be telling you my favorite player on Thursday to send one out of the park. And then we're going to switch gears, go on over to the sports books, where I'm going to tell you exactly who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So if that sounds good to you, let's go.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Now, before we get rocking and rolling, we got 2 days of a recap to go over with you guys. I'm going to blow through it fast, but we have to talk about this 11x play that we cashed on Tuesday. Now, we have Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm not going to break out which day it is. It's just know these last 2 days have been absolutely phenomenal in premium and the free plan. Wasn't able to drop a video for you guys on Wednesday because I was sick. Couldn't really do it. I was up all night, yada, yada, yada. But we're back here for Thursday. We cannot miss 2 nights in a row. As you can see, if you can see it, because there's so many legs on this one, we cashed this perfectly crafted, almost perfectly crafted anyway. Would have been a little bit better if those lines didn't void out. I love those players in that game. Otto Lopez with 14 runs scored by the Marlins. You got to think he would have been a part of that party. But we absolutely loved cashing out this 12x banger for absolutely free, might I add, for everybody over in the squad here. And then we had this one in premium, a nice 4-leg Otto Lopez. We loved him on Tuesday, 250 to 866. Taco plays. Every single one was cashed on Tuesday for absolutely free. Handed out every Tuesday for free, every single taco play, and we cashed every single one of them. And they're doing a discounted line on Prize Picks every day for the World Cup, and we have had an absolute burner of a time cashing those ones for you guys as well. Double ups on double ups on double ups of your money. Prize Picks, code FFAPE. While we're talking about Prize Picks, code FFAPE. You bet 5, you get 50. You also get a free 30 days of premium, and you'll get all of these for free. If you have Prize Picks already, get on over there. It'll be in the pinned comments. You can go to the Winible and join for absolutely free and get all these double ups for free every single day. And we also had player props cashing. We had our sportsbook plays cashing. We had a phenomenal past 2 days in premium. They were great days. We could have went nuclear on Wednesday if it wasn't for Otto Lopez and the Miami Marlins. Otto Lopez got 1 hit. He went 1 for 4, couldn't get it done. They looked absolutely atrocious against one of the worst pitchers in the league. The team that's like one of the hottest teams in the MLB. We absolutely love this whole slip. I honestly, if I was worried about any of them, it wouldn't have been Otto Lopez, and he was the one that did not get it done for us. And then on this slip as well, the Marlins fell short. Other than that, absolutely perfect. We also have the Oakland A's, if that's what they still go by. I know they're building or already built the stadium in Las Vegas, but we have them plus 1.5, and they are up 7-1 in the top of the 9th. So that one's looking like another premium cash for you guys. It's been monumental. We ended June on a high note. We're carrying it on over to July, and we're going to have an absolutely monster July, building our bankroll for the NFL season, which is right around the corner. We could not be more excited. So we cashed the sportsbook play of the day on Tuesday. Wednesday, we didn't drop a video. We got to hit our like goal here for Thursday. 150 likes, and one of you that comments below and likes this video will be in the running for $100 if and when we cash that sportsbook play of the day. While you're down there, go on ahead and subscribe to the channel. I drop these every single day unless something comes up, but we never miss 2 days in a row. And we'll be here all MLB season and beyond. So make sure you're subscribing so you don't lose the channel. We hand out banger after banger after banger. With all of that being said, though, the most important thing, the most important part of this video for your wallet, going down in the description, finding my buddy Stan, because he's got ways for you to lock in these plays that we're about to go over for absolutely free. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, and this is exactly where he's going to send you. On over to the Stan.store. That Winible up there is where you can get all the free plays, the discounted line, the taco plays for absolutely free every single day, on top of the cheat sheets in the MLB and the World Cup. Join the squad. Cash more slips. It's absolutely free. And if you want into premium, right now we're doing 50% off for the next 48 hours with code FIREWORKS, FIREWORKS. RKS, celebrating July 4th and the 250th year of this beautiful country. So make sure you're taking advantage of that. But if you don't want to come out of pocket at all, don't worry, I got you. 30 days for free for any of these down below in the welcome bonus area. I highly recommend Polymarket because you deposit 20, you get 50, all with code FFAPE. And then for all your player prop needs, I highly recommend two of them, really. Sleeper, because it's got such a phenomenal promo and different discounted lines every single day. You get your free $20 without even depositing when you use code FFAPE in a $100 deposit match. And then Prizepicks, code FFAPE, bet 5, get 50, and you can lock in all of those taco plays every single Tuesday with a send proof that you deposited using those codes to the number below, and you get that free 30 days of premium, and that's 30 days per sign up. So sign up for as many as you want, and you can rack up those free premium days. Now, before we get going any further, there's one last thing that we have to say. Gambling involves significant risks. There's no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We're not responsible for any losses that may occur as of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. We do receive a commission made through those links. It's a great way to support the channel, and you get that free premium and those great deposit matches. Now, again, now it's Thursday, and we got Jacob Mlb on the mound. It is Mlb day, and they have his line set all the way up at 9.5 for his strikeouts, and I can't say I hate it. He is absolutely phenomenal on the mound. He has been the best pitcher in the MLB all season long, and he's going up against the team that strikes out a ton. Now, I would take 9.5 at that plus money. I'd sprinkle on it, maybe knock it down to 8.5 or 7.5 for your parlay pieces, but we definitely like Jacob Mlb to get it done. As you can see here, the Reds rank 29th in favorability, which is the highest it can possibly go, and he's faced worse teams and done just as good, if not better. 15 there against the Phillies, 12 against the Cardinals, 11 and 10 against the Yankees and Padres. He's had some absolutely phenomenal showings, and he hasn't done this in 2 games, which is pretty rare, especially against those teams that are struggling right now. The Cubs are a little bit hot, but the Braves are definitely slumping. So we definitely do like Mlb to get back on track here and hit his strikeout line. 9.5 is a little bit steep, but it's plus money, so we don't mind sprinkling on it. Again, use 8.5 or 7.5 for those parlay pieces. We definitely love those. Now, as far as hitter player props that we have for you on Thursday, there's a couple that we want to touch on. First and foremost, we have to go back to him. We have to do it. He burned us on Wednesday, and I have to think he's going to get it done on Thursday for us, going up against Michael Lorenzen on the mound, who is absolutely, I mean, every single pitcher on the Rockies is bad. And as you can see here, all the metrics, the key metrics, point to Lopez. 293 batting average, hits the ball very, very well, hits the ball hard, and they're playing in Colorado. You have to think he's going to bounce back in this one. You have to think the Marlins are going to bounce back in this one after dropping a game to the Rockies on Wednesday, not scoring a ton of runs. As you can see in his last 3 seasons, he is 1 for 4 against Lorenzen with 1 total base. So not a big body of work and not a great body of work either, but we don't mind that at all now, do we? We actually kind of prefer it. Anything under 10, we don't really look at too much. His line on here is at 3.5. We're going to use it at 2.5 here, where he's hit 11 of his last 20. Now, the books, having it up at 3.5, think he's going to have an absolutely huge game. That's still 2.5. We're going down to 1.5 there. 15 of his last 20, 75% hit rate, 2.8 hits, runs, and RBIs. As you can see, this is why we took him on Wednesday. He burned us. It was one of my favorite plays on the day. Sometimes the players just do not come through. I don't think that he's going to do that 2 nights in a row. Looking at the chart here on the screen, he's only done 2 nights in a row way back on June 15th and 16th against the Phillies. And I bet you Chris Sanchez was probably on the mound in one of those games. He's not going up against anywhere near the kind of talent that he faced in Philadelphia in those games. We love him in this spot. Otto Lopez for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And speaking of Philadelphia Phillies, we got to go to our boy Bryce. He has been playing pretty damn well as of late. He had a great game against Skeens, who is having a very, very bad season. As you can see, 13 of his last 20. He has cleared this line, 65% hit rate, 2.8 hits, runs, and RBIs in that time span. 3 games in a row, he's gotten it done against the Pirates. I think he's going to make it a clean sweep of the board there against that team. We love him for over 1.5. He's 0 for 3 against Jones, which is so. I mean, like I said, anything under 10, I don't care. I honestly kind of prefer it when they don't have a hit, when the data size is this small. And as you can see, all of our hit points have Bryce Harper absolutely going off. Now, except for the contact, everything else is phenomenal. I think he's going to hit the ball hard. I think he's going to hit the ball a ton. I could honestly see him doing this by himself, meaning that he's going to get 2 hits in this game. But we love the over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Gives us a couple more options in this one. I do think the Philadelphia is going to come out and probably go for another victory here on Thursday. And I do like them to score plenty of runs while doing so. This game is super early, so if you missed it, if you didn't get here in time, 1, shame on you, and 2, don't worry, I got you with all the rest of these player props that we're going to go over. Another player prop that I absolutely love on Thursday is Bobby Witt going up against Tampa Bay. They fell short on Wednesday, and he fell short on Wednesday as well. I do like them to have a little bit more of a bounce back here on Tuesday. They are not going up against the stud that they went up against on Wednesday, and we did have Tampa Bay in premium to win the game, so it was no surprise or shock to us that they didn't get it done. So we definitely like the Royals in this one. I don't know if they win the game, but I do like them to put up some runs on that scoreboard, and I like Bobby Witt to be a part of that party. As you can see, 13 of his last 20. Phenomenal chart in front of us, and 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs in this time span as well. Now, Bobby Witt against those left-handed pitchers bodes very, very well against Seymour here on the mound, that lefty there. 347 batting average, excuse me, not 2. 347 batting average, great slugging percentage, hits the ball hard. Bobby Witt is our favorite player on Thursday to hit a home run as well. I think he's going to have a phenomenal game here. He's been hitting quite a few home runs as of late. As you can see here in the first game of the series, he had 2, and a couple games before that against Seattle. Or St. Louis, he had that one there. We like him to get another one for us for that plus 305 there on the night on this one. And we'll go over a couple more that I just have to talk about. This one's right in the same game. We had him on some slips on Wednesday. We love him again on Thursday. Think he's going to have a phenomenal game. Phenomenal series, really, against the Royals. And we're going with Jonathan Aranda. Again, we love 1.5 because it's just that much better. Over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's averaging 2.5 in this span, 13 of his last 20. Done it in both games this series, and we like him to get that sweep here as well. Going up against those righties, he does great. Now, Kolak does do a little bit better against the lefties, but not a ton. He's still giving up that 257 batting average, and Aranda's got a 307 against those righties. And as you can see here, he's hitting the ball hard. He's hitting the ball a lot, and he's got great exit velocity as well. Jonathan Aranda is looking phenomenal here. His teammate, we're not going to go over him, but you might want to look at Junior Caminero as well because he has been scorching hot. If you want to put Bobby Witt and Junior together on a 2-man hit or home run play, go on ahead and do so because he just seems like he cannot miss. And now, last but not least, we're taking Shohei Ohtani. New time for him. We like him in this one where he's going to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Now, on the 30th, he didn't get it done. I don't know, actually, if he got it done on the first or not. I'd have to look. But the team as a whole didn't get it done. I do like the Dodgers in this one a little bit more. Shohei should have a very good outing. And look at that weather. Out to center field, 12 miles per hour should be phenomenal. In all of the metrics that we absolutely love. 304 batting average, hitting the ball hard. I think he's going to have a phenomenal game. He's done it in 15 of his last 22 points. If I got to sell Shohei Ohtani to you, you might not watch any baseball at all. We're taking Shohei Ohtani over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And we went over a lot, but this is our official double up 2-man for Thursday. We got Bobby Witt Jr. for over 1.5 and Shohei Ohtani for over 1.5, doubling up our money over on Prizepicks, where we bet 5 and get 50 instantly with code FFAPE, and you'll get another play to lock in on Thursday when they hand out that World Cup discounted line as well. Our next one, you can lock in on Polymarket where you deposit 20, you get 50 with code FFAPE. There's also 1 million people waiting to use this app, and you skip that whole entire line with code FFAPE with an iPhone. If you don't have an iPhone, if you have an Android, go on ahead and take advantage of Kalshi. You don't have to wait at all, and you can lock in this play. Code FFAPE for both of those, and all of those are a free 30 days of premium with those signups there. And this is our play for Thursday, going $60 to 103. Our unit size is still 50. I think I'm going to bump it up here in a minute. We've been playing a little bit all over the place, though. I've been trying to equal it out to winning 2 units per play. This one, we're going with $60 to win 2 units there of that 103.57. We're going with Milwaukee with Miz on the mound. Yes, Chase Burns is on the mound for the Reds as well. Should be a great pitcher's duel. I think whoever can last longer will win this game. And I think Mizoworski's he's just too damn good not to take every time he's on the mound. And we're going to pair them up with Spain going up against Austria. I think Spain is just world class. They're going to have a phenomenal game. It really shouldn't be too much of a sweat for this one. $60 to 103 Thursday. That's all I got for you. We'll see you in the next free play video for Friday.